Welcome to part 2 of Pingy the Ping Idol RPG. Anyway, I don't know what time Mom will get home, because once she does, we'll have to decorate the Christmas tree. Nice, I've got a good amount of money. Ooh, Farmville. Yeah, I already farmed the first whale a long time ago. I just didn't want you to miss out on reading any of the quest descriptions. Copper wall clock. Ah, now that's actually a pretty good bed. Nice, that's a good flower. Noctopusses. Woohoo! We managed to find a treasure map! How cool is that? And then we caught a whale just to show how lucky we are. 14 whales caught! Oh boy, we're gonna have to save up an awful lot of money for that school. There's plenty of great places to go to if you're willing to take your time and check out how it'll be. Two experience points. That's not a lot, but Pingy Pond. Alright, we're halfway there to having saved up all the money we need. But I don't know what this school will be. Not really, not really. Oh, by the way, I'm currently I managed to finish a new Dan Hamming. You'll have to find it yourself. It's a bit of a secret, since it took a while to make. Uh-oh, gotta get her interest at the bank. Deposit everything and start all over from the beginning. But it'll be worth it. Say, is there any... Oops, I forgot to cast it. Say, is there anything that'll allow you to get a higher rate of interest? I imagine it being the year... Well, it's a bit too late to say that. I saw it being the number 2028 on there, on the experience bar. Hangland. That's gonna take a while. Woohoo, we got a big experience bonus. So yeah, this is really fun. Except I may forget to cast it in every now and then. But I'll always eventually cast it again, so I guess it's alright. You know, I should really aim for those quests. I like being a bit of a farmer. Uh-oh. One more thing. Sell, 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 sell. Ching, 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 ching. There, I sold absolutely everything, and now I've got a little bit more money. Well, back to fishing. I'm gonna level up. Woohoo! You're welcome, Pingy. Not bad. The value of a whale only went down slightly. Now let's see. Alright. Oh, a half-hour bonus. Yes, we got some experience. I know, only Pingville programs. I don't think we haven't found any serious bugs yet. I remember seeing the Emperor ping, but of course that's only after a lot of playing. I remember other things, perhaps maybe moving. There, we got a codfish. It's getting pretty good. Yes, we got our interest. Ooh, I bet it's at least 50. Wow! I was gonna say 100 originally, but I was a bit afraid it wouldn't be that much. It's compound interest. That's an awful good thing. Will still give you a pretty big boost in your experience. Let me just say that. Yeah, swam an awful long way. What's the closest? What country is the absolute closest to Antarctica? I'll have to Google that, or maybe Bing that. Maybe ask that. I mean, search it on different search sites. You know, Google, Bing, Ask.com. There's plenty of nice search sites. But there's places to go to and things to do on Pingville. I still remember the name. Excuse me. I better go to the marketplace to, Alright, we're getting there. Oh no, we could potentially get to school. It would be nice to get some education in Pingville. We're still a bit of a rookie at this. Excuse me? You know, I can easily find a lot of evidence of the things I did in the past. For example, if you only want to go a little bit into my past, there's the styrofoams I made. But if you want to dig a little deeper than that, well, there's the Ronald McDonald series, though only a small fraction of it is there. But there's a chance that I might be able to retrieve all of the former Ronald McDonald videos. The entire Ronald McDonald series. From 2011. It's pretty fantastic that I did the compositions and the Ronald McDonald series. In fact, the reason why I don't do compositions right now is because I don't have my own computer. I'm confident that I'll get a new computer for Christmas, though. School. Okay, 1 times 1 is 1. 1. 1. 3 times 2 is 6. 8. 2. 4 times 3 is 12. 4. 7 times 3 is 21. 6. 7 times 8. Now that's harder. It's always pretty difficult to do things like 7 times 10. You can't do that quickly, you know? You gotta think about it for a while. We're not allowed to get any wrong. Oh boy, we got more interest now. And let's see, we could deposit about another $235. There! Now there, we'll have a higher interest rate now. Ugh. Oh boy, we got another whale. $22 whales caught. Thanks. It's a pretty impressive achievement, I might add. However, there's no badge for catching a certain number of whales. In fact, there's no badges at all on this game. So why am I doing it? For you, and for the 1 point I get when I rate it 5 stars. Desperate times call for desperate measures, my friend. You're welcome. Now I can do it twice as fast. Provided I don't pawn off all my goldfish. Pawn off, you know, at the market. Okay, now let me tell you. There are countless times where Ruffman does something. Oh no, the market! Oh no! Ching, chichong, ching, chichong, ching, ching. Oh no, I didn't make it in time. The prices seem to be better, or at least the one for the whale. the whale farm is going pretty good. Oh, right, the whale farm, however, is going pretty terrific. Yes, now I can work on my whale farm. Yeah, having a whale farm, that's something pretty impressive. But what's even more impressive is what I can do later. I can take breaks fishing. In other words, instead of fishing, I could instead try to do some other things for a while. For example, I could try my luck at the casino, or I could try to 1, 2, 3, 9, 12, 5, 6, 12, 9, 6, 6, 36, 70, 40, 39, 18. Uh-oh, that's impossible. You expect me to know that one right off the bat? That's a bit outrageous if you ask me. Though I've never seen... that's a scientific fact right there. Even though penguins have wings, they can't fly. Not really. No, they do have wings, and they can fly, unlike you, but you have wings. You might not understand what I just said. I'm talking to the viewer, not the ping. Well, sort of to the viewer and the Pingy. Neither of you might understand what I just said, but if you do, congratulations. I already did. I rated it 5 stars. That will probably make Pingy really happy that I gave such a high rating for Pingville. Yeah, we're getting real high now. Let's see how much money we can save up. And now, let's get an actual light bulb. Okay, we're safe for now. I should make some music to go with this, since there's no music, but I haven't been able to find a place where I can make any decent music. But I can think of something, don't worry. You know, I think when you're actively playing in this, I think you get interest faster. Just what I think. Maybe it can climb trees. Ching, chong, bing, boom, ding, 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 ding. Good, now I've got more than enough money to upgrade something. Nice, that looks nice and classic. Classic. Okay, it's currently 5:49 p.m. till next time, and I'll try to get some music for the next part.